And hello and good evening and welcome here to San Antonio, Texas, as OKC Dodgers baseball is on the air here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or anywhere on your mobile device with a free iHeartRadio app. Wolf Stadium in San Antonio, Texas. Producer and engineer back in Oklahoma City is Greg Rods. Dodgers and the San Antonio Missions playing each other. Dodgers are 86 and 33. San Antonio is 60 and 59. That's what the 5-game set against the Missions. And we'll look to see if that will be the case here today. Let's take a look at our starting lineups presented by OK811. For the visiting OKC Dodgers, leading off in left field is Zach Rex, Michael Bush, the shortstop, batting second. First baseman Tyler White will bat third. J.J. Peters, the center fielder, batting fourth, with Keibert Ruiz, the short switch hitter, batting fifth. Luke Raley, the right fielder, bats sixth. Second baseman Jake Peter bats seventh. Third baseman Christian Santana will bat eighth. Brock Stewart, the starting pitcher, will bat ninth. He's 8 and 6 with a 3.23 earned run average. For the San Antonio Missions, Keon Broxton, the left fielder, will lead it off. Bryce Terang, the second baseman, batting second. C.J. Hendo-Josa, the shortstop, batting third. Logan Morrison, the right fielder, batting fourth. Eric Filia, the first baseman, batting fifth. Juvenal Segovia, the center fielder, batting sixth. Carlos Leal, the catcher, batting seventh. Luis Urias, the third baseman, batting eighth. Jesus Castillo, the starting pitcher for the Missions, batting ninth. He's 3 and 4 with a 4.64 earned run average. Dodgers have not been here in San Antonio, like I said, since opening day.
I'm Mark DeRosa. Welcome to MLB The Show.
There we go. We'll see how the Missions do against the Dodgers tonight.
Number 70 will be on the mound.
Jesus Castillo. It's not number 7. It's Jesus Castillo. He is starting for the Missions. This is his 13th start, 3 and 4 record, 4.64 earned run average, 66 innings, 36 runs, 34 earned on 66 hits, 50 strikeouts, 20 walks. Opponents are batting .258 against lefties, .250 against righties.
For the series opener, Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
This is the third meeting between the Dodgers and San Antonio.
And we are set for baseball here this evening.
375 average, 53 homers, 139 RBIs, batting left.
Here it comes.
Castillo's first pitch.
Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know what, D-Roll? This is when you really get tested.
Down low, ball 1.
Dog days of August.
Weather tonight. It is 72 degrees, partly cloudy skies, winds blowing 5.8 miles an hour at the left. At first, Woody Keller is at second, Ed Drummond is at third. See how this game will go. Hopefully, the Dodgers will win. Left to go in OKC. Dodgers in their grays tonight. Dodgers across the front in blue script. Red numbers on the front, blue numbers and letters on the back. Gray pants, gray hats with the blue brims, the interlocking OKLA logo on the front.
When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Next
the
pitch.
1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Missions in their home whites tonight. Missions across the front in white script with the San Antonio Alamo deal with the state of Texas flag on the left shoulder. Blue numbers on the front. Numbers on the front. Blue numbers and letters on the back. White pants, blue hats.
Ready to deliver the 1 and 2.
Fouled
Another
away.
one sent foul.
Doing this early so I can get it out of the way, so I don't have to do it at 7:05 tonight.
Grounded
Swings at the
down
foul.
line
Ground ball
toward
to
third.
the
Scooped up.
over the first.
And
there's
away.
the first out here in the top of the first. The defense for the San Antonio Missions from left to right goes Keon Broxton, Yoganol Segovia, and Logan Morrison. Third baseman Luis Reyes. The shortstop CJ Endojosa. Second baseman Bryce Terang. First baseman Eric Filia. And the catcher is Carlos Leal. A lot of players we have not seen on this list. One away for Michael Bush.
Now at the plate, Michael Bush.
433 average, 10 homers, 22 RBIs, batting left. He was part of the reason why the Dodgers had a walk-off win last night at home against Omaha. Here's a fly ball, and that's fouled away.
And that's going to wind up hooking
single last night.
Foul, so
San Antonio there's a lot of changes that San Antonio has not seen. Like Michael Bush was not here when the teams met the first time here in San Antonio back on opening day. Next pitch.
Popped him up.
Popped up.
Terang has a play.
Terang is under it.
And he makes the catch.
2 away here in the top of the first. 368 average, 46 homers, 112 RBIs, batting right for Tyler White. Castillo's first pitch.
First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Next pitch.
And he fires in the strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, that's ball 2. Next pitch.
Frozen on strike three for the final out of the inning.
And that's
so a relatively routine start.
1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We go to the bottom of the inning. Dodgers.
Inning number 1, no
and
score.
The Missions are scoreless. Brock Stewart, first time he's facing off against the Missions in the Dodgers game. 25th start, 8-6 record, 3.23 earned run average. 139 in the third innings, 54 runs, 50 earned on 135 hits. 118 strikeouts, 30 walks. The opponent's batting 254 against lefties, 251 against righties, batting 252.
A right-hander from Illinois will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if
Carlos
he can continue
Sepulveda
to do
will
that
come in.
in this
I
one
don't
here
know why.
today.
Carlos Sepulveda is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
245 average, 9 homers, 25 RBIs. He's batting right.
And the pitch.
Stewart's first pitch. Strike 1.
Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better
ball 1.
as
They're
the
not
summer
close in the
started to
division.
get
They've
hotter?
already won the division. San Antonio's just playing for pride.
I think you get a good vibe starting.
San Antonio's hoping to get a winning record out of
to wind
this.
itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Next pitch.
And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Out of the
Did a
way.
good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
No score here at Nelson Wolff Stadium. Telecast brought to you by Courtyard by Marriott. Swing and a miss, strike 3 on a changeup, and there's the first strikeout for Brock Stewart, and there's one way to bum the inning. The defense for the Dodgers from left to right goes Zach Ricks, DJ Peters, and Luke Raley. Third baseman Christian Santana, Carlos Sepulveda is at shortstop. Second baseman Jake Peter, first baseman Tyler White, and the catcher is Keibert Ruiz.
Always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Yep, nice strikeout. Bryce Terang, 227 average, 1 homer, 18 RBI, is batting left.
Into the box now, Bryce Terang, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Terang is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Here's a ground ball. Sepulveda picks it up, throw to first, and there's the second out.
Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield. Put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this
CJ
one.
Hendo-Josa,
what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, this lineup's got to go about it a little bit differently, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball
163 average,
out of
1
the
homer,
ballpark.
13
They're
RBIs,
in the
batting
bottom
right.
third in slugging percentage in the league, but they can string some hits
Stewart's
together,
first pitch.
manufacture some runs,
Out of the
create
way,
some problems
strike
on
1.
the base pass, being aggressive, and try and attack you that way. Be on the lookout for that.
And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Dodgers and the Missions are scoreless, just underway here in San Antonio.
Here's
Stewart's next pitch.
This is line to left.
Fly ball to left field. That is a base hit.
Down. He's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up the number 4-hole, Monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
I'll bring up Ryan Morrison. 247 average, 14 homers, 52 RBIs. He's batting left.
Now,
First
Logan
pitch.
Morrison, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Dodgers will head north to Round Rock after this.
Off the plate,
Next
1
pitch is
ball,
high ball
1
1
strike.
for a meeting with the Round Rock Express. It'll be the final time we will be going up to Round Rock. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2
Pitch.
is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
And there's the second.
We've
That's
played
it.
an inning. Still
Nothing
nothing.
for San Antonio. We go to the second. No score.
All set for the start of the inning. And next it'll be
DJ
the
Peters,
outfielder,
375
DJ
average, 27
Peters.
homers, 105 RBIs, batting right.
First delivery
Stillo's
to him
first
on the way.
pitch.
Change up too low, and it's 1-0.
RBI last night for DJ Peters. It's
And a
outside
fastball here
ball
that's
2.
taken for ball 2. Too tight with that
That's
one.
outside ball 3.
3-0.
Keibert Ruiz on deck.
Here's the pitch.
This pitch.
And that misses for
Ball
ball
4.
So it's a leadoff
First
walk
walk
here to
for the
start
Missions
the second.
tonight.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
And up next will be Keibert Ruiz.
386 average, 44 homers, 106
He's been
RBIs,
very dangerous
batting
at the
left.
plate, to say the least.
Switch hitter batting left.
He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up.
That popped up.
Leal shading to his right.
Leal's
Looks
got
it into
it.
his glove, and there's one gone.
Man, a second.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense.
The bullpens are behind that green wall. Luke Raley, 366 average, 23 homers, 100 RBIs, batting left.
Plate now, Luke Raley.
First pitch.
He'll take a look at ball one. That average for him up in the 360s now. 23 homers and an RBI count right at the century mark, 100.
Pitch.
Sharp ground ball.
Ground ball, and that's a base hit.
Terrible bounce, and it goes.
That was
right
a terrible hop.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result.
It just doinked off the third baseman. Watching the replay.
Standing in now, Jake Peter, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball one. He's got that batting average up over 350.
Jake Peter, 353 average, 29 homers, 81 RBIs.
81 driven in. Ready with the 1-0. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly
little bouncer
hit to the right side
over
of the
the
mound.
first. There's the second out.
Throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Standing in, Christian Santana, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the
Christian
plate.
Santana, 300 average, 15 homers, 66 RBIs, batting from the right side.
Ready to deliver. Here's the
First pitch.
A ball and no strikes. Takes this the other way to
right field. Nice catch, and that's the inning. No runs, a hit, a walk, and two left. We go to the bottom of the second.
So a great job
no
there working out of potential trouble.
No score.
Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Eric Filia.
Eric Filia, 262 average, 7 homers, 26 RBIs.
He's set, and the pitch.
First pitch, round and fouled away.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
This might be one of our shortest streams so far. Pitch.
Lifts it into the air to
fly
shallow
ball.
center. Center fielder on the run.
Nice catch by DJ Peters. There's one away in the second.
Nice play there for out number one.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it.
Wow, what a catch.
Charging in quickly.
Nice slide by DJ Peters. And he made the catch.
Gets the out. Well done.
Very well done. I give him pump for that.
In now, Yoanel Segovia.
Yoanel Segovia, 256 average, 7 homers, 37 RBIs. Batting right.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yoanel Segovia.
Stewart isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope. 2-1.
2 balls on a strike. Yoanel Segovia.
Sent in the air out to straight
Fly ball to
central.
center field. Peters is under it.
Peters
and there's the second out.
2 gone. Into the box now, Carlos Leal. He did not play
250 average,
night,
1 homer, 22
back
RBIs,
in the
batting
starting
left.
9 for this one. From
First
the
pitch.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Dodgers. Of course, Brock Stewart wasn't here when the Dodgers swept the 5-game set against San Antonio. Brock Stewart actually faced off against the Missions when he was playing with the Iowa Cubs earlier this year. Next pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Since Iowa is going to be mathematically eliminated, they trade him back to OKC to help them out with their playoff run. That's a base hit.
Around first, digging for 2.
Leal is at second
base now with 2 gone.
Let's take
a 2-out double.
Just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well.
Luis Reyes, 250 average, no homers, 11 RBIs, batting right.
And that'll bring
Brock Stewart's first pitch, high ball
as
1.
The first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0.
There's a fly ball, and that's a base hit.
Center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate.
And Reyes gets an RBI single, and it's 1-0 San Antonio.
That pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a
Not
guy
the
who
start of the
hit
game
in
the Dodgers would
League
have
a time
liked.
or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher.
RBI for I bring up Jesus. RBI 12th for Urias.
And come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck.
Excuse me.
Shocking
First
that
pitch.
he was coming after him right there in that big spot. And he
Strike
paid the
1
price.
for
Number
Jesus
70.
Castillo,
He's at the plate
067
now, and he
average,
takes a
no
cold
homers and
strike.
RBI.
Comes set and the 0-1.
This pitch
In front
found
of the
away.
changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fouled away.
Found away.
Urias is off at first with 2 away.
Urias 0-2. Stewart's next pitch.
Sent
Swings
on
at the
ground
ground
out to
ball to
second.
this.
Oh,
Hey,
and he
can't
come
make
up with
him.
it.
It's not in time. That's a base hit. So a pitcher's got a base single, and that brings up Keon Broxton, who struck out his first time up.
So now to the plate, Keon Broxton, as he'll take one up
Strike
in the
1.
zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Pitch. Outside
That misses
ball
wide.
1.
1 ball and 1 strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. All right, back
ball.
to him on the mound.
Oh, the force at
And
third,
they will
that's the
get
inning.
force at third, and that's that. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We
Go
played
to the
2
third.
full.
Dodgers
San
trail
Antonio's
1-0.
out in front, 1-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher.
163 average, no homers, 3
9,
RBIs for
1
Brock
and
Stewart.
2 due up. Fouled away.
Away.
The windup and the 0-1.
It's outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and a strike. Castillo's next pitch.
Swung on and missed.
Strike
1-2
2.
now. Fastball swung on.
That's
missed for the
strike
first
3.
out.
And
Man, I
there's
love watching a pitcher that
there's the
just rears
second
back
strikeout
and
for
blows
Steele,
smoke
and there's
by
the
a
first
guy
down
on the
and
letters.
third.
That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Rex ground out his first
Stepping
time
in
up,
now,
batting left.
Zach Rex. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yep. Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Chicago Cubs.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off.
Out of the way.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
This pitch.
Lifted
Swings
the
a
other way
fly
out
ball
to
to left
center.
field. This is
Center
going to get
fielder
down
on the
for a
run.
base hit.
You can't get there as it falls in.
So now Rex has a single.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
At the plate, Carlos Sepulveda.
Carlos Sepulveda, 321 average, 10 homers, 37 RBIs.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Pitch.
This is flared out towards
Fly
second.
ball, base hit.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
I've got runners at first and second.
Boy, this is just a
one
case
away
of
for
another
Tyler
really
White.
good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Tyler White comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off
Peters on
and get
deck.
himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Pitch.
High
Swings
in
at
the
the
air
fly
out to
ball
center
to center field. Center fielder is under it.
Segovia is there now, and he
Segovia's
has
under
it.
it.
2
2
gone.
away.
So striding
DJ
in,
Peters is
DJ
up.
Peters, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch popped up.
That's popped up.
Filia is there.
Filia's under it.
No trouble
That's
with
the
this
inning.
one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll
Go to the
move
bottom
on
of
to
the
the
inning.
bottom of
Dodgers
inning
trail
number 3.
1-0.
The Missions lead it 1-0. Stepping in, Bryce Terang. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yep, Bryce Terang.
First pitch of the at-bat. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
That's a bunt single.
Not shortstop, DJ Hinojosa.
To the plate now, CJ Hinojosa, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first.
Nobody out, runner at first. Dodgers trail 1-0.
This is line to
Fly
left.
ball to left field.
Rex
picks
is
it
there, and he
up, and
makes the
there's
catch
one
for
away in
the
the
out.
third.
Now batting, right fielder, Logan Morrison.
Logan Morrison.
Coming to the plate now, Logan Morrison. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Struck out his last time out.
He's set, now the pitch.
First pitch. Ball, strike
Morrison
one.
is a first baseman, of course, but he can also be found in the outfield, as is the case in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Pitch.
And there's ball one.
Ball one. Next pitch.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the belt, the pitch.
Pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down
for
strike
three, and there's two away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
In now, Eric Filia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Throw over to the bag in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Nope, couldn't.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Yep, 2 away.
2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Two and 0 pitch on the way. Sent out to
fly ball to center field. Center fielder is under it.
Peters is
That's
under
the
it,
inning.
and he makes the catch for out number 3.
No runs on a hit. No errors and a runner left. We go to the 4th. Dodgers trail 1-0. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors for the Missions. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Dodgers. Daniel Villas here in San Antonio's Nelson Wolff Stadium. David Heller, our producer and engineer, back in Oklahoma City, as this game is brought to you by Courtyard by Marriott.
New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Keibert Ruiz popped out his first time out. Switch hitter bang
First
left.
pitch coming, here it is.
First pitch.
Fastball
Strike
in there
one.
for a called strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Here's the pitch.
Next pitch.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Strike 2.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pitch.
Look out as this bat
Broken
shatters
bat
on impact.
over the first.
Throw to
There's
first in time.
first down
One
the
gone
fourth.
here in the 4th.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
We'll have to go get a new bat.
Stepping up to the plate, Luke Raley. He reached on a single in his
Really,
first
1
try.
for 1 with a single. And left.
Now the pitch.
First pitch.
And he misses
Outside
inside
ball
with that one.
one.
Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here it comes.
Next pitch.
And he
Out of the
fouls
way.
this one off. breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Yep,
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Dodgers trail 1-0 in the fourth. 2-2 as next pitch is fouled away. AA Tulsa, I believe, is off today, or will play
and
tomorrow.
He popped him up.
Terang's got it, and there's the second out.
Nice play there, 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now in the box,
Jake Peter ground out his first time up, batting left.
After grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way.
First pitch. Found away. Right from the White Sox 2 years ago. Next pitch. Side ball 1. Fouled away, strike 2. Pitch.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was
outs and nobody on. That's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this
Santana.
inning.
Christian Santana lined out his first time up.
Christian Santana hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next
set. Here's the first pitch.
And here's
strike
a fastball
1.
Called for strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
He's ready.
0-1
Here's
next
the
pitch.
0-1. Yanked on the ground down
Out
the line.
way.
But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. That misses 1-2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Here's the 1-2.
Pitch.
Ground
Chopper.
ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And
Up
behind
force.
the back, he gets his man at second to retire.
No runs, no hits, and a runner left. We
So
go to
it's
the bottom
no
of the fourth.
runs, no
Dodgers
base
trail
hits,
1-0.
No errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. San Antonio's out in front, 1-0.
1-0 San Antonio Missions.
Ready to go for the last half
Yohanel
of the inning.
Segovia.
And next to bat will be the outfielder, Yohanel Segovia.
Yohanel Segovia. Yohanel Segovia.
First pitch of the
First
at-bat on
pitch.
its way.
Down low,
Didn't
ball
quite
1.
catch the zone there, ball 1.
Signed out of Venezuela.
23 years old, playing up the middle in center field in this one, although he is most often considered a left fielder. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home.
It's outside ball 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1
Next pitch.
home. Hard hit ball to
Ground
second.
ball.
And that
Base
finds
hit.
its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Carlos Leal doubled his first time up, later scored.
Into the box, Carlos Leal. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. Nothing in two.
Nothing in two. 1 for 2 with a single last night.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still
fouled
0-2.
away.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and he got him.
Yep, swing and a miss, strike 3 on a changeup. Fourth strikeout, there's one away in the bottom of the fourth.
Straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Good grief, what just happened? Luis Urias
standing in now. Luis Urias.
Urias,
I'm sorry.
Good
changeup will get him
Luis
to commit too
Urias.
early, and it's strike one.
Urias.
A base hit in his first trip.
Yep, first trip, base hit. San Antonio trying to snap a skid. Dodgers are 9-1 against San
Lays
Antonio.
off the slider, and it's 1-1.
One next pitch.
And that's on the
Strike
outside
2.
corner, 1-2. Has a look, now the
Next
pitch.
pitch. Out of the way. Next pitch.
And a
Swing and a
and miss as
miss
they
on
got him with
a
the
slider
there,
for
2
strike
away.
3, and there's the
That's
second
back-to-back
out.
strikeouts now.
Fifth
as they've been
strikeout for Brock
unable to
Stewart.
advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Is this Castillo singled his first time up?
Stepping in now, number 70. This will go after the
As he
first
fouls
pitch and
away.
bounce it into foul territory. Two out with the man at first.
Yep. 0-1 the next pitch.
Swing
Swings at the ground ball. Sanchez goes.
Second for the force
over
out, and
the-
the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors.
No
one
runs,
man
a hit,
left
and a
on.
runner left.
On to the top of
Fifth,
inning number
Dodgers
5
trail
we go.
1-0.
The Missions lead it 1-0. So
Brock
stepping
Stewart
in,
struck out his
Brock
first time
Stewart
out.
will
Devin
lead
Williams
things
and
off
Luke
here in this
Barker warming up
one-run
in the
contest.
Missions bullpen.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled off.
Found away. Acquired from the Cubs this year, he was traded to
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Dodgers. From the Dodgers to the
Line
Cubs,
to
and
the right
got
side.
acquired back.
But that finds the first
by the
baseman's
Dodgers.
glove, and that's a tough first out.
First out. Zach Rex
Digging
single
in
in
once
the
again,
third.
Zach Rex.
Ground down the first, single in
A
the
hit and
third.
2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Fouled away.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nothing
And
in
this
2.
is swung on and missed, so it's
Swing
2
and a
up,
miss,
2
strike
down
3,
to
and there's
start the
2 away in the
Pretty
fifth.
textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the
Hold
zone.
on, Dad.
Not much you can do with that pitch.
Alright, before we get to our next batter, I will be right back. It's Carlos Sepulveda that singled in his first time up. Be back.
plate now, Carlos Sepulveda. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Keon Broxton.
The left fielder, Keon Broxton.
First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball one. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0.
Ball, outside.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Three and 0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
The 3-0. Taken strike one on the inside corner. Full count, 3-2 to Keon Broxton.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
To the plate now, Bryce Terang. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 1-2 delivery. Is put in play to the right side of the infield.
Hello? Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. Having mic issues. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Next pitch. Down low ball 3.
It's taken for a ball.
Dodgers trailing 1-0 here in the fifth.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation.
Pitch.
As an offensive player, just hit something
Ball.
hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Got him.
Step on the bag for one.
So there's the
He'll put
force
this in
out.
his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
C.J. Hindojosa. Single in the first, line down the third.
C.J. Hinojosa, 1 for 2 with the base hit back in the first inning of play. White scoops it up.
Right in a trade last year from the San Francisco Giants. Fly ball.
Long run for the center fielder.
Long run for the
He
center
gets
fielder.
there
He
and
makes the
the
catch,
play
and there's
for
the second
out
out.
of the inning.
Dodgers trail 1-0. Logan
So
Morrison, 2
runner
strikeouts. Struck out in the first and the
that'll bring up
third.
the big left-handed bat of Logan Morrison.
Out the
And
way.
he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul.
Apologize if
Play.
I haven't been
Ready
doing
with the
MLB
0-1.
This Show 24 Game of the Week, because
Lined
that's a
into
base
right,
hit.
a base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw into third.
Not in time. That's a double.
Their lone pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him
Eric
in now,
Filiev
that
flew
might
out a
be
couple
all
of
they
times, swing
need
and
to get
miss
the
on a
W
change
here.
up for
Eric
strike
Filiev
one.
is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Out of the way.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off
Pitch.
speed right here. Only
Swings
way
and
he
fouls
was
it back
late
on
on
a
that heater
fastball.
is he was expecting another changeup.
This pitch
In
fouled
front of
away.
that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Pitch. Swings
Still
and
no
fouls
balls
it
and
back.
2
We're still
strikes.
going to do it again.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher.
That's a base hit.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And not in time as
On
the run
time, it's an
scores.
RBI single.
Hey, there's a
2-0
good job of
San
battling
Antonio.
right there, D-Roll. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away.
Strike
Boy,
one.
what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not
Dodgers
afraid
need to
hit
get
with 2
something
strikes.
going
They'll
here.
Take that pitcher deep
Swinging
in the
a
count, feeling
slider,
comfortable
strike
about it.
2.
That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot
We're
now.
the first,
And
not
they'll
in
extend their lead
time,
even
and it's
further as the run
3-0.
from third is in to score.
Now back.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that
That's
was
not
a
looking
really
good for Brock
pitch.
Stewart.
I'd be willing to bet you he's
Fly ball to
surprised
right
that
field.
turned into an infield
Peters has
single.
got
Yeah,
it.
at the end of the day,
That one in
he's-
the inning, but not before San Antonio. 2 runs, 4 hits, 2 left. We go the 6th. The Dodgers now trail 3-0.
So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 5 innings complete. San Antonio's out in front, 3-0.
Yeah, 3-0.
Top half of the
Jay
6th about to
Peters.
get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, DJ Peters.
First pitch.
Line towards
Line
center
drive
field.
to center field. That's
Segovia
gone.
is
There's
right
the first
there,
out.
1 down.
Now batter.
Keibert Ruiz popped down the second, ground down the
Bringing in
fourth.
Keibert Ruiz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. 1 out, nobody on.
69 pitches for Jesus Castillo tonight.
Liner towards
Line
second.
drive
But
caught.
right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Second out.
Now batter.
Rayleigh 1 for 2. Single in the second, line down the
Plate, Luke
fourth.
Rayleigh. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
San Antonio looking to snap a 5-game losing streak at home against
And
the
it's
Dodgers.
belted high
Fly
and
ball to
deep
deep
into
right,
right
center
center.
field. Center fielder going back to the
Legs
wall,
turning,
and it
he's
is
headed
off
for
the
second,
wall.
But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
The batter number 3.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see
Jake
now.
Peter hit by a pitch in the fourth, ground down the second.
A huge turning point for him.
First pitch.
In now, Jake Peter.
Ground ball, base
Into
hit.
right
Will
field,
that
that's
score
a
a
base
run?
hit.
It will.
And a relay to the plate. Is
Not in time.
and he's
It's
cut
in
down
time,
at
and that's the
plate.
inning. No runs, 2 hits, and a runner left as we go to the bottom of the
They
inning.
team up to gun him
Dodgers.
down.
Dodgers trail 3-0.
Into the box now.
Luis Reyes.
Rounded up the
Ground
first
ball
baseline.
over the first, and there's the first out.
First himself for the out.
Jesus Castillo singled in the second, ground out.
Number 70, a hit in 2 tries so far. And that's
swinging a miss on a fastball for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
That's taken.
Strike
Now
2.
it's 0-2.
This will be it for Stewart.
And the slider
Swinging a miss,
gets
strike
him
3,
swinging.
and there's 2
gone.
away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it.
Over the first,
And the
that's the inning.
off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So they
1, 2,
breeze
3
through
go
this
the
half of the
Missions
inning.
to
We're
the
through 6
7th.
full. The Missions lead it 3-0.
3-0 San Antonio. Dodgers have been going consecutive games without a home run.
Now at the plate.
Last time they homered was back in the Omaha series.
The third baseman, Rick Santana.
I will put Tyler Gilbert in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined
Ground
toward the gap in
ball,
left center.
base hit.
And that
That's the
finds some
7th hit
outfield
for the
grass. It's
Dodgers
a base
tonight.
hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Barrett
Barrett Barnes.
Come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 39.
264 average, 8 homers, 29 RBIs, batting right. First pitch.
Rounded down the
Ground
third
ball,
baseline.
base hit. That
And
is
this'll
number
get
8
by
for
him
the
at third.
Dodgers
Down
tonight.
the line, it's a fair ball.
Zach Rex. They homer here. Stewart will figure a no decision. First pitch. Ground ball. Second for 1. Throw to first in time.
It's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the
Well,
pitcher's
there
best
goes
friend right
chance.
there. The inning
Jake
was
Faria,
off to a
Justin
rough start,
Topa
right?
warming up in the
But
Missions
nothing changes
bullpen.
that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Hopefully not. First pitch.
Hit on the ground down the first
Yeah.
baseline.
They just wasted an opportunity to end the inning. No runs, 2 hits, and a runner left. We stretch this thing in OKC here in San Antonio, rather. Dodgers trail 3-0.
On 2 hits, no errors.
Well,
and 1
they
man
wasted a
left
good
on base.
opportunity.
We'll move on now
All
to the
that
bottom
effort
half
gone
of
to
the 7th.
waste.
Get up and stretch. San Antonio's out in front, 3-0.
Now the Dodgers need to get something
Tyler
going.
Gilbert gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tyler Gilbert's the new pitcher for the Dodgers. 17th appearance, 2-6 record, 7.78 earned run average, 61 in the third innings, 53 runs, 87 hits, 51 strikeouts, 17 walks. Opponents batting .330 against lefties, .347 against righties.
25. Tyler.
Ready once again, Bryce Terang. He'll try
Bryce
and get
Terang
something
1 for
started
3
in the
tonight.
home half of the 7th.
Leading off.
Now a swing and he
And
gets
that's
him
a
to
base
pop it up.
hit.
And that's in there, base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half.
Well,
of
the
seventh
Dodgers
inning.
have tried so many opportunities to get
Sometimes that's
something
how a
going.
rally gets
Unfortunately,
started
that
right
has
there. I
not
know
been the
it's a
case.
soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he falls
way.
behind 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. The second for 1.
7 for 1, throw to
Turn
first
throw is
in time.
What do you know? They do get the double play.
Well, that's what Tyler Gilbert needed. Get that defense going. Now they got to get their offense in shape.
And digging in is the outfielder, Logan Morrison.
Swing and foul the back, strike 1.
Chopped foul at the plate. It's
They
strike
get out of
1.
this inning with the way the score
Wind
is.
up
That's
and
good
the
news
0-1.
there.
Just
Swing and a
behind
miss,
the
strike
fastball
2.
there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his deep.
Swing and a miss on a curveball for strike 3 to end the inning. No runs, a hit, and none left. We go the 8th. Dodgers now trail 3-0 still.
Ready to begin the 8th.
Tyler White 0 for 3. Strike out in the first, flew on the third, line down the 5th.
Comes the first baseman, Tyler White.
Hi, other person in the chat. First pitch.
Line drive to
left field. Caught.
Arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
TJ Peters 0 for 2 with a walk. He walked in the second, popped down the third, line down the 6th. And the Dodgers get something going.
Hangs on him a bit that
Fly
time
ball,
as it's belted out
deep center field. Going back to center fielder at the wall, and he makes the catch.
As he takes it for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter.
Ruiz popped down the second, ground down the fourth, line down the 6th.
2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with this swing like that.
Here's a fly ball. Deep right
down the
field.
right field line.
It's a gun, and it's
nearly
foul.
would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Sent on the ground.
Round ball.
He'll get to this one
over
deep
the
in
first.
The hole.
That's the
And
end.
the off-balance throw is right there for the
That's
third
the
out.
inning.
And a
Nothing for the
high degree of
Dodgers.
difficulty
Came
on that
close
one
with a
as the side
homer.
is retired.
We go to the
Home half
bottom of the 8th.
Straight ahead. The
San
Missions
Antonio leads at
3-0.
3-0. Dodgers are trying so hard to get a run.
Got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it. First pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for
Dodgers had something going last time, but just couldn't get any runs going.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in
Pitch.
AAA.
Hit out
Round ball, Jake Peters got it. We're the first,
and
one away.
One down now.
San Antonio trying to snap a 5-game losing streak against the Dodgers here in San Antonio.
Now batting, Yoanel Segovia. 2 hits
Yoanel
and 3
Segovia
at-bats
2
for
for
him
3
in this
tonight.
One. First pitch swinging.
Round
This
ball.
one's hit on the ground to second.
Over the first.
And there's
That's
out
2
number
away.
2. Now to
Carlos Leal double in the second, strikeout in the fourth, flew on the 5th.
He flew out in his last at-bat. Hard hit
Round ball,
to
base
second.
hit.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Dodgers in danger of losing the series opener here.
At the plate, Luis
Strike
Urias,
1.
as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And this
Strike
catches
2.
the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive.
Got him
Strike 3 on a
looking,
curveball,
and
and that's the
that'll do it.
inning.
The inning is over.
No runs a hit and a runner left. We go to the 9th. Dodgers have one more chance to try to get some runs on the board. They're down 3-0. What?
All set to start the 9th in this one. And
I don't know what you're
the
talking about, but
outfielder,
anyway.
Rayleigh.
Rayleigh 2 for 3.
Breaking ball
Round
swung
ball.
on and grounded to second.
Caught for the
Scooped up,
first,
throwing
one
the
away.
first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Jake
Stepping
Peter
in
1
and
for
ready
2
another
tonight.
shot. Jake Peter, last time through, was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on
Round
the
ball,
ground
base
towards
hit.
second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed.
They're gonna bring up Eric Peterson.
And seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings.
373 average, 8 homers, 19 RBIs. First pitch.
And that one
Swing and a
swung
strike
on and missed
1.
0-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Peterson has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here.
Next pitch.
High in the air,
Fly
out
ball
to
to center field. Center fielder's got it. Dodgers down their final
Segovia
line.
is there, 2 gone.
What? I don't know.
The pitch, Tyler Gilbert.
Giancarlo Cabrera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Giancarlo Cabrera, 279 average, 12 homers, 25 RBIs. He needs to get something going. Dodgers down their final out here in the 9th. Here's a fly ball deep left field. This one, without a doubt, is gone! 13th homer for Giancarlo Cabrera on a pinch hitter. And the Dodgers are within one at 3-2.
As it's now a 3-2 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows.
Just
finally
crushed
able to get
it.
this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all
there
game.
Goes the
anymore.
shutout.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward
That's
the home
gonna
plate
be.
area.
That's gonna.
That means we're going to have a double switch here.
Jake Farah.
It's the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
Jake Farah now playing third base and batting ninth. Number 28, Ryan Healy.
And somebody else came in the game. Ryan Healy. Healy comes in. Zach Rex. 1 for 4 tonight. Ground on the first, single in the third, strikeout in the fifth, double play in the seventh. Needs to get this game into extras.
Zach Rex.
First pitch.
Pulls this one into
There's a
the
fly
air
ball
out
to
into
right field. That's going to be
is on the
caught.
run,
Dodgers fall 3-2.
And this ball game is over.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35
Dodgers fall
for the season.
3-2 as they've lost the series opener here in San Antonio.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. San Antonio took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Number 70 with his fourth win this season.
Castillo gets the win.
Just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire
Dodgers
crew. I'm
fall
Matt
here
Vasgersian. You've been watching
3-2.
MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Save line score.
Our final line score. First for the victorious mission. 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
8 men left on base for the Missions.
For the Dodgers, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
8 men left on base for the Dodgers.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening.
That sucks for the Dodgers. With the win, San Antonio improves to 61-59. Dodgers fall to 86-33. Or 34, excuse me. Winning pitcher was Jesus Castillo of the Missions, as he was 1 out shy, 2 runs, 10 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. He improves to 4-4. Ferreira picks up his 35th save on the season. The loss to Brock Stewart for the Dodgers, 3 runs, 10 hits, no walks, 6 strikeouts. He's 8-7. Gilbert got 2 hits and 2 strikeouts, so not too bad in the game. Recapping the scoring as the Dodgers just struggle as they have their 5-game winning streak here at Nelson Wolff Stadium come to an end. So in the second, Urias hit a single to score Leo, made it 1-0 San Antonio. And in the 5th inning, our play of the game presented by Heartland Flyer. It was Filia who grounded out a single to score Terang, made it 2-0. And 1L Segovia got a single, RBI single to score Morrison, made it 3-0 San Antonio, which they held off the deal. Segovia's RBI single to play the game presented by Heartland Flyer, celebrating 20-plus years of service in Oklahoma. And then Giancarlo Cabrera hit a 2-run homer to left field for the Dodgers. And that was pretty much all it was. And that was pretty much it, as San Antonio wins it 3-2. Let's take a look at some scores around the rest of the PCL as San Antonio gets their first win at home against the Dodgers this season. San Antonio, really good team. Unfortunately, they are eliminated from contention, as I'm going to go ahead and shut up the announcers because I don't want to hear it. that's not what I want.
What's up? This is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
Alright, there we go. Alright, that'll be applied, so that way I don't get interrupted by the announcer, so hooray. Let's take a look at some score. Oh, wait. There we go. Alright, let's go. Now let's save. Before I forget, I'm like, oh wait, I'm not on the right date. There we go, I'm on the right date, so. There we go. So, now, let's take a look at some scores around the rest of the PCL because of the International League being off. Yeah, the International League was off today. So let's take a look at the scores around the rest of the PCL. Omaha beat Memphis 5-1. Trevor Rosenthal gets his first win. He's 1-1. Seth Elledge, the loss, falls to 6-3. Runs in the contest at Warner Park in 17 innings. Carlson had an RBI for the Redbirds. For the Storm Chasers, it was Sharp and Gutierrez hit a grand slam to walk it off for the Storm Chasers in the bottom of the 17th. Nashville beat Iowa 7-2. Reno Espinal, the winning person, 13-7. Justin Steele, the loss, falls to 5-7. Runs in the contest at Iowa's Principal Park. Josh Young had a solo shot for the Sounds. Gerardo Murillo, Apostle, and Blake Schweihart had RBIs for Nashville. For the I-Cubs, it was Ryan Zimmerman and Josh Burks. Burks had RBIs for Iowa in the game. Wichita beat Round Rock 6-5. Brett Graves, the winning person, 3-6. Joe Bagani, the loss, falls to 4-8. Runs on the contest in 13 innings. Jazz Chisholm, Ryan Lavarnway, Alvarez, and Bird had RBIs for the win surge. For the Express, it was Daz, Taylor, and De La Cruz who had RBIs for Round Rock in the game. As we've already... Yep, as I said before, everybody is off so far. Out west, Albuquerque beat El Paso 4-3. Ryan Castellani, the winner, was 8-2. Arian Morion, the loss, falls to 8-4. Runs in the contest at Southwest University Park. Daza Vinciano and Abreu had RBIs for the Isotopes. For the Chihuahuas, it was a Garon 3-run homer for El Paso. Or actually, it had an RBI for Garon, who hit a 2-run homer for El Paso. Sacramento shut out Fresno 6-0. Tyson Ross, the win, improves to 12-5. Tim Catty, the loss, falls to 4-4. Runs in the contest at the only run scored for the River Cats at Sutter's Health Park was Heitman and Davis's 3 RBIs for the River Cats. Salt Lake took on Tacoma. They won it 8-6. Parco Marco, the win, improves to 3-2. Logan Gilbert, the loss, falls to 4-11. The runs in the contest at Smith's Ballpark. Thompson, Williams, Rodriguez, Jose Marmojos, and Bishop had RBIs for the Rainiers. For the Bees, it was Brandon Marsh, Adele, Ward, Huff, and Jones had RBIs for Salt Lake in the game. Las Vegas beat Reno 5-2. Kyle Fredericks, the winner, is a 6-2. J.K. Bukowskis, the loss, falls to 5-7. Runs in the contest at Las Vegas Park. Seth Beer and Cron had RBIs for the Aces. For the Aviators, it was a 2-run homer for Brown. Pareta also had a 2-run homer, and Goons had a home run for Las Vegas in the game. And that, my friends, is the scores around the rest of the PCL. So, yay. Around the Dodgers organization, Los Angeles Dodgers murdered the Chicago Cubs 16-9. Clayton Kershaw got the win, improves to 15-1. Tyler Chatwood, the loss, falls to 6-8. Runs in a contest at Wrigley Field. Look at this deal. Justin Turner had 4 RBIs for the Dodgers. Max Muncy, Jacques Peterson, Kike Hernandez, Zach McKinstry had home runs. Peterson had a grand slam for the Dodgers. Gentry and Hernandez had solo shots. Kike, that is. Max Muncy hit a 2-run homer for the Dodgers. Corey Seager RBI'd for the Dodgers. Mookie Betts got an RBI. Ross Stripling got a couple of RBIs for the Dodgers. Look at that, 16 runs. They had a 9-run third inning so far. For the Cubs, it was Jason Hayward who had a 3-run homer for the Cubs. Amora Jr. had a sac RBI, and Schweibert had 5 RBIs, including a grand slam for the Cubs. Or actually had 3 RBIs and a 2-run homer for the Cubs. Kershaw, 4 runs, 4 hits, 6 walks, 6 strikeouts, got the win. Chatwood, 7 runs, 5 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Dodgers will take on the Cubs tomorrow. Julio Reyes for the Dodgers, Kyle Hendricks for the Cubs out at Wrigley Field. Around the Dodgers organization, AA Tulsa had the day off. They're in Midland tomorrow, taking on the Midland Roughhounds after losing against Springfield. Dodgers will look to bounce back tomorrow as they take on the San Antonio Missions. By the way, that will conclude our Rush Hour Renegade program. Dennis Santana, who has not started since Dennis Santana's last start was a long time ago. His last start was against Nashville, or was it some? Dennis Santana will start for the Dodgers. He's 15-0 with a 4.38 earned run average. Alex Bettinger will start for the Missions. He's 8-6 with a 2.55 earned run average. 7:05 first pitch here at Nelson Wolff Stadium. Our live coverage will begin at 6:50 with Dodgers on deck here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or anywhere on your mobile device with a free iHeartRadio app. One last time from Nelson Wolff Stadium, it was the San Antonio Missions 3 and the Oklahoma City Dodgers 2. 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors for the Missions. 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Dodgers. Jesus Castillo, the win versus the 4-4. Brock Stewart got the loss, falls to 8-7. His first loss with OKC since being acquired from the Cubs in a trade. With the win, Missions are improved to 61-59. Dodgers fall to 86-34. For our producer and engineer David Heller and Greg Rutz back in Oklahoma City, this is Daniel saying goodnight from Nelson Wolff Stadium in San Antonio. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will do it again tomorrow. We hope you can join us then. You've been listening to OKC Dodgers Baseball, presented by Courtyard by Marriott.